instead of like bulk making them all at one time from someone else, they're always going to be my design. But I really do pride myself on designing like all of my stuff. Yep, and I'm just going to tape it down. Yeah, I don't want to get like too mushy-gushy because... Hey guys, and welcome to the first studio vlog of 2025. Yay! So actually, it's not 2025 yet. It is December 30th. But by the time this posted, it will be 2025. So I actually have some really exciting changes coming to the store. Not changes. I'm not changing anything. I guess updates, additions. And so that's what I've been working on the past few days. And one of them are these bookmarks, which this one was just like a trial and error type design. So this one actually isn't going to be available. I'm just going to use it as my mic, which I have to stop moving around so much. Otherwise, it's not going to capture my voice. But audio should be better with these vlogs since I'm at home. There's actually a few things that I want to work on and get ready before March, because March is when I have my first market of the season. I was really wanting to do one in February, but I think with all the additions to my boutique, that might be too soon. And I know like 2 months sounds like a long time, but with my products, I like to like test out different suppliers and then test out how I do it at home. Well, I don't know, I'm talking so vague since you guys are going to see it anyway, but I'm going to be adding apparel, so sweatshirts and t-shirts for now. And I bought a few different kinds from a few different suppliers, and I'm going to make them using Sublimation. And I just want to test them all out, test the designs, or if I need to test out like a different heat or time or pressure, I need the time to do it now. So but yeah, I'm gonna be adding sweatshirts and t-shirts and my bookmarks, and also I want to play around with the designs of my scrunchies. So currently I offer like solid colors or like floral prints. I kind of want to like make some different types of scrunchies, like the two-tone scrunchies, or maybe like adding a floral mesh or designed mesh like over a solid color, something like that. And as you guys have seen in my previous vlogs, they take a long time to make, although I'm also going to change how I make them. Instead of like bulk making them all at one time, I'm just going to make like maybe 10 of each at a time for my markets, unless I have like a 2-day market, and then I'm going to make more than like 10. And I think that's going to, in the short term, help me out because it won't make me as exhausted or as tired. Because when I was doing it this year, I would bulk make everything. Like all my reds, I would make them all at one time. And all my blues all at one time, like the cutting, the sewing, the threading, everything. And like I would make like 50 or 60 at a time. In the long term, that was really helpful because rarely did I have to prep more scrunchies throughout like literally the rest of the year. But I think to preserve my energy, because I am adding in more products, more items to my boutique, I think I'm gonna have to do it this way. Yeah. Anyway, today I have a design and I'm going to press it on the apparel, and I'm going to see how it turns out. Oh, also another thing about the apparel is that some of them are going to be my design. Currently right now, everything I have, my cups, they're my design and they will always be my design. My tote bags, they're my design. And unless I really like a design from someone else, they're always going to be my design. Same with tumblers. Scrunchies, I mean, it's kind of hard to say a scrunchie is my design because I just make it from the fabric that I like. So far, everything has been like my design. Obviously everything's handmade, I don't get anything manufactured. But when I was thinking about my apparel, right now if I like design a cup, I can also put that same design on a tumbler and it would look fine, and even maybe like on a tote bag, although all my tote bags are a different design because I wanted them to look a little bit different. But with shirts, some of them will be my own design and some of them will be images that I have bought from Etsy that I've gotten like the commercial license to like sell or whatever. So I want to make that like transparent because my channel is all about transparency, showing you guys what I'm doing, showing you guys like how I'm running my boutique, what I'm making, which there's nothing wrong with buying images and using those images to make product and sell. There's nothing wrong with that, but I really do pride myself on designing like all of my stuff. But since some of the apparel will not be my own design, I just wanted to say that now. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but in my products I kind of have like a theme going, which is like flowers, plants, nature. Not all my stuff is like that, but I do kind of like that theme. Yeah, so let me get you guys set up on the other side of the table and get to pressing. Oh, and also there might be some vlogs where like I don't show my face, kind of like how I've been doing before. If it's just like a day where like I don't look good, because I don't want to put that out on the internet on days where I don't look good. I wanted to mention that too, just in case you guys ever watch a future vlog and you're like, where's her face? Why is she going back to like the old style? But anyway, let me get to you guys set up. Okay, so when I was researching like the time and heat and pressure and stuff on sublimating apparel, a lot of websites you can't see me. A lot of websites I found said like gave a range, and so the first temperature I'm going to try out is 380 for 45 seconds on medium pressure. So hopefully that doesn't really mess anything up. The apparel that I bought are a 50-50 blend. It was actually quite difficult for me to find 100% polyester that had the feel and texture that I liked. So I went with a 50-50, which I know people are like, oh, it's not going to sublimate as well and all this and that. But I think I will like the faded look that it will give. But yeah, this one is the Gilded Performance, and it is a medium. I decided to test on mediums because I think that would be like the most popular size. I'm also not sure about that, but we'll see. These are just all testers right now. But yeah, some people have said to like put something underneath and like put something on top. Since shirts are like really flat, I feel like I don't need anything underneath. So I'm just going to like preheat it now. And I am using the HTV Ront heat press, fresh off of Amazon. Well, I guess not fresh off of Amazon. But yeah, I'm just going to press it just for a few seconds. I also bought like this t-shirt ruler thing, just so that way I always get the placement right, or at least all the shirts will have like a very close placement. Yep, and I'm just going to tape it down. Okay, I had actually totally forgot to look up if I should peel it hot or cold, but the paper was already coming off, so I just peeled it. It's just black ink, so I honestly wasn't worried about it not coming off of the shirt. But you know how sometimes when you sublimate, okay, I don't know if some of you guys know or not, but whenever you sublimate, sometimes what I'm seeing from other people when I was in research is that you get kind of like this white outcast from your paper. This one did not leave any white cast, but I do use the Hippo sublimation paper. It is pricier than other paper, but it's the one that I started with, and it's the one I'm going to continue to use because I've never had any issues whatsoever with it, so I'm just not even going to try. But yeah, this is how the shirt came out. I think it came out pretty good. When I showed my siblings this, they were like, oh, it's okay. Where I was designing my cups and I was saying, oh, how it looked really, really good online in Canva, where I design all my stuff, and then I printed it and put it on the cup, and it didn't look good at all, and so I had to redo that whole design. I think this might be one of the cases too where I hadn't sublimated the shirt yet. I just literally put the piece of paper on the shirt and I was like, do you guys think this would look good? But yeah, I'm actually going to like throw this on and send a picture of it to them and see what they think. So the good thing about my siblings, or really siblings in general who are close, is that they're going to be honest with you. Even if it's brutally honest, which my siblings, they're not. But Yes, they did get very good feedback. I think for the shirt, I need to actually make it smaller because I kind of want like a skyline image, if that makes sense. I think this looks okay, but it's not like 100% what I want. So I think I need to make this image smaller to give more space on the sides and maybe like push it up a little bit. I think there's like too much space right here. But again, I think this shirt is fine. I'm not going to put it as like a B grade or an oopsie shirt because there really is like nothing wrong with it. Okay, and I actually want to test on this gray sweater because I feel like a lot of people like gray. Gray is always like a safe color. And I know you guys can't see my face, but I really want to show you guys like what I'm doing. So I have this design which it's backwards right now, so you can't really see it, but it's a UR. It says UR in the middle, and it has like flowers and leaves and stuff that kind of goes like with my theme. And the words surrounding the design are like positive affirmations like kind, smart, capable, brave. I really liked the message and the design, and the reason why it's on 2 sheets of paper is because my printer can only print letter size, and so I basically made it to where it's cut directly in half, but I just have to make sure I like cut it exactly, which during Black Friday I bought myself an actual paper cutter instead of like this one that I've been using because this one is actually already dull. I'm still going to keep this because I find it really hard to throw away things unless it's broken or really just does not work anymore. I can still cut paper with this, so I'm still going to keep it. So I'm just going to make the cut here.
I feel cozy, yeah. Can you hold up? Don't need no coffee yet. Got no makeup. How do you look so fine? Bust up, bust up. How did I make you mine? Stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment, yeah. Stay a minute, another minute. Hold on a second, I love this moment, yeah. Love when we take our time to make love. Promise you I'm not wasting time in the bathtub. We don't gotta rush, no.
This heat press that I have is a 15 by 15, so it's a pretty big one, and I'm glad I went with a big one since it fits my tote bags and my apparel. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. Hopefully it is. So far it looks like it's sublimated correctly because I can see the outline, but you never know. Okay, you guys can't see me right now, but I'm totally smiling because it came out great. The colors do look a little dull, but I think it's because this is a gray shirt. So this is what it looks like. It says you are, and then all of these positive affirmations, which I really love. The flowers, the bees. Yeah, I really like how this one turned out. It could be a little bit bigger. Well, I don't know. I need to try it on first. I need to try it on first to see how it actually looks. It does look a little bit off-centered, but then again, not too big of a deal. It's not like totally crooked, but I really like this. Okay, let me try it on. Okay, so after trying it on, you can definitely tell it's a little off-centered. So this one I'll probably sell, no, I'm not gonna probably, I will sell at a discount. I haven't really thought about the pricing of all my apparel too much because honestly, that doesn't take nearly as much time as actually making products. So I figured I would just do it whenever I start to take pictures for my website. But yeah, this one is a little bit off-centered and you can tell when you're wearing it. So this one will be discounted. Yeah, I really like how this design came out. So this one is definitely a keeper, and if it looks good on the gray, it's definitely gonna look good on the white. I do have this sand color, but that one I think I might try a different design on because I don't think this yellow flower probably wouldn't show up well on the sand color. But when I was asking my cousins and my siblings like which colors they liked, they really liked this sand color of the sweater. So I don't know. Oh, actually, I think that might look okay. So right now I'm thinking of offering 3 different colors of the sweaters: the sand, the lighter gray, and white. Just 3 colors for now, because I also want to see which colors sell the best and which sizes sell the best. And as for t-shirts, I plan on doing like a white, gray, and I would love to keep the pink color. Let me actually grab it. So this gray color, which is darker than this one, but not too dark, and this pink one, which I think this pink is so cute. The floral book spine will definitely show up on this because it's black, but I'm not so sure if this design will show up on it. I have 2 or 3 more designs that I want to do. We'll see, because I always get too excited and I always make like all of these different things, and then it doesn't always sell the best, and then I'm like out all that money basically. I have to keep reminding myself to just start small, don't do too much. Okay, hi guys. So I cleaned up and I put like my shirts away and all of my supplies away, and I wanted to end this vlog by talking about some of my goals for 2025. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my notes. And the first one being the introduction of new products to my boutique. I've talked about it a little bit in the beginning of this vlog, but I want to introduce apparel, starting off with sweatshirts and t-shirts, bookmarks, which I've already introduced last year, but they're not on my website. I'm also wanting to expand my accessory lines to hair clips and hair claws, or some people call them claws is what I mean. And finally, introducing mugs. In my previous market vlogs, I've frequently mentioned that my cups don't sell very well, and I am wanting to put them on display a little bit differently. And I'm thinking if I introduce mugs and have them like be a pair, people might be more interested, but I think mugs would sell better anyway than cups. But because I have so many cups, I kind of want to make it like a bundle, is what I'm thinking anyway. And so I have my mugs, and it'll basically just be a mug version of the cup, so the same design and everything. But yeah, introducing those 4 new products, and I'm not sure if I'm going to add them onto my online shop all at once. I do plan on bringing them all to my markets. I'm not so sure about the one in March. It kind of depends on when all of my supplies comes in. And the second 2025 goal I have is to have seasonal launches. Now last year I had like my official launch, and then I had a fall launch, and then I had a winter launch. This isn't my full-time job, so I can't dedicate, for one, as much time as I would like, or to enough time to be able to do holiday drops and seasonal drops. For me, my business, I feel like that's kind of a lot. I feel like seasonal launches are really good already. Honestly, I'm not really at the point either to have holiday deals. At least for 2025, I'm really focused on having a spring, summer, fall, and winter product launches goal, which is to do more markets, more craft fairs, more maker markets, more sip and shops. So I launched in September of 2024, and I basically signed up for any and all fairs, festivals, markets that I could. And I think there was like a month or 2 when I had like one every single week, and that was really hard on me. That was really hard on my husband. And so I don't really want to do that this year. I really want to do more, since I'm beginning 2025 already with my business established in quotes. I can do 2 every month instead of like squeezing in 10 at the end of the year type of thing. That also leads me into my 4th goal, which is to be more consistent with my social media. The end of the year, because I was so incredibly busy with my markets, I didn't really take the time to learn how to edit for social media. Now for YouTube, I kind of already knew how to do that, but for like Instagram, because it's all about like reels, even now I feel like I'm still not really good at it, and so I need to become consistent on posting on Instagram and on YouTube to grow my following, to grow my community. That is my goal for 2025, and I'm hoping that going to more markets will give me more content so that I can post. Also, I learned to schedule my post, which I know. Who doesn't know that you can schedule a post? Me, I didn't know. So yes, I'm hoping, since I finally learned to schedule my posts, that I'll be able to do that so that I'm posting more consistently on Instagram and on YouTube. So yeah, those are my 4 goals for 2025 is new product introductions, seasonal launches, attending more markets, and being more consistent on social media. I also want to take the time to thank everybody. And I know I always say this at the end of every video, but that's because I really cannot thank you guys enough for watching my videos, because you don't have to watch me. You don't. You guys have made 2024 so good for me. So good for me. And right now, as of December 30th, 2024, I have 243 subscribers. And there are 242 of you guys, because one is my husband. 242 of you guys I've probably have never ever met in person that subscribe to me because you like watching me, and it means the world to me. It has given me the affirmation that, like, I can do this. I can do it. I need to be more consistent, and I need to be more confident in myself. And I don't want to get like too mushy-gushy, because I don't know, it's kind of weird to do that on camera. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna close out the video for all this time. Thank you everybody again for a great 2024, and here's to hoping that 2025 is even better. And yeah, before I just keep yapping and ranting, because I know I will, I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.